Finally got the last load of wood stacked that the neighbor brought over. Getting a pretty good pile started here. Each one of these rows, so I almost got 3 rows here, but each row is just over a cord of wood. They're 18 feet long, just over 6 feet high, and I think I have figured out a good way to keep them straight. I had to restack about almost a row's worth. The first 2 rows they almost fell over. I got them all restacked. I went with these taller T-posts. They're 7.5 footers, I think is what they were, and I got them probably 1.5 feet in the ground. The tops of them are right at 6 feet or just under. I didn't measure them, but I went off my height. But anyhow, seem to be holding up real well. And as you can tell, on this one's at a little bit of an angle. I put them in at an angle, and the weight of the wood pushes them straight up and down like that one. So when this row's done, they'll be more straight up and down, more than likely, as the wood settles and pushes. But yeah, firewood's still going. Just talked to the neighbor about 10 minutes ago. He's gonna start bringing more wood over. We've given up on guessing how much is still left at his place, because every time we think there's only about 3 or 4 loads left, he brings them and there's still 3 or 4 loads left. So there's still a lot of wood anyhow. Talk to you guys later. Just wanted to give you an update on the firewood. Hi everybody, welcome to Good Day Farm. This is your first time seeing one of these Monday videos that I do. Here we are, Monday again. This is the videos where I take a moment to thank all of you for being here, for being a part of this community, for being a part of this channel. So if you're new here, welcome, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the videos and watch this video and just be a part of our wonderful little community we have here. For everyone else, this is regular weekly activity. You guys know what's going on here, so thank you. First and foremost, I really appreciate everyone being here. I had a few last, I guess, couple weeks, you know, things have kind of struggled. I've been super busy. The weather's been nice, so we've been trying to do a lot of catch up on a lot of maintenance around the house and the property, and then also just find some time for ourselves. And so like this weekend I had a company work function, and you know, was able to, you know, just set some time aside and go do that. So it's important, you know, it's part of, you know, we can't just always work. You got to take some time for yourself. And you know, where we live, the winter time, unless you're into the snow and cold, which I'm not really, it's hard for us to find a lot of time to do that stuff. So in the nice weathers, we try to get pretty active with outdoor stuff. Anyhow, that said, I have got some stuff going, and I think one video got uploaded this morning. Should have another one later this week, and hopefully we're getting back on a regular schedule with the content, a little more variety. I'm hoping. Every time I say that though, then I seem to slip right back into this typical stuff that we do, which, you know, for me is a lot of the chainsaw firewood type stuff. And so that kind of, you know, it's made me think about some stuff this week. But anyhow, we'll get to that in just a second. I still want to get to the point of this video, is to thank everyone. Every single one of you that take time out of your day, time out of your life to watch one of my videos. That means so much to me. And I know I say it all the time, and for those of you that watch these, you know, without fail every week, you know I say that all the time, and I don't want it to come off like, you know, like a broken record, because it's not, and I don't know any other way to tell everyone that I truly, sincerely do appreciate each and every one of you. And it would be phenomenal to me to actually meet some of you, or meet all of you, you know, to have more of a relationship, I guess, with my viewers. YouTube, it's tough, you know, because even if you comment, and sometimes you can have a little conversation in the comments, sometimes you can't. Actually, most times you can't. I reply to a lot of comments and I don't ever see a reply back, or even an acknowledgement, like a like or something of that comment. And I feel like, you know, that some of that is because I know it happens to me on other people's channels. I don't necessarily, you don't get notified that I replied to you, and that's really unfortunate. I hope someday that YouTube figures that out, that a lot of the creators on YouTube are trying to build communities, no matter what the subject matter is. You know, it's not just about daily life. There's tech guys, there's, you know, photography people, there's whatever you do, but it's really neat to be able to form a community of like-minded people, and YouTube makes that difficult to keep that interaction going. And I like it to be two-way. You know, it shouldn't just be me uploading videos and you guys just watching them. It's great to have comments from you, suggestions, questions, tips, things you've done in the similar situations and all that kind of stuff. So far we do have that, and I really dig it. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. And there are some people that maybe it's because they commented and I commented right away. You're still right there. You're seeing the comments pop up. I'm not sure why some people we can have a conversation with and some people we can't. Again, I don't know. It might be something to do with the settings. But when that does happen, it really gets me going. It amps me up. It's like, that's kind of what I wanted this whole channel to be about, was, sharing knowledge, sharing experiences, sharing, whatever, and not just mine, yours too. So when people tell me about something they did similar to what I was doing, that helps me see that there's, obviously other ways to do something, and so on and so forth. And I'm hoping, anybody that's reading through the comments, they can see that too and go, oh, you know what, I kind of like what this guy's saying. I'm going to try that also. And so it's just really neat. So thank you, you guys, truly, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. I mean it. I just absolutely love that you're all here and that you're all active and communicate. And for those of you that have found the Good Day Farm Facebook group, there's a little call to action button, or whatever they call it, on the Good Day Farm homepage of YouTube. Down in the corner, there's a Facebook link that takes you to the group. That's where conversations can really happen. Obviously, Facebook's much better at keeping people notified when comments happen. I still miss some of those in there, and it's, it bums me out when a day later I see somebody's comment or question or post and I'm like, dang, why didn't I see that the day it happened? It's very rare, but it does happen. That's a great place to keep these conversations going. And so several of you have gone there and have found me through there, and we keep, like I said, we keep the conversation going. So that's really cool, guys. I really appreciate that, and keep it going. If you see something you like, something that's interesting, share it with your friends, tell them about it. Maybe they have, or here's an even better scenario. Don't just share something I did with somebody. I mean, that's obviously, that'd be great, and I would dig that. But let's say somebody, maybe you personally don't do whatever it is, but somebody that does, and you want to share, tell them to come and share their experience. So, let's say it's something as silly or simple as splitting firewood, and I do it this way, and you're like, well, man, my friend Bob over here doesn't like this. Tell Bob, have Bob come over and say, hey, try this out, check this out, use this splitting axe, use this maul, use this splitter, use, whatever technique. And I'm just using firewood as an example, just because that's, pretty much what I do 70% of the time. We're always cutting and splitting and stacking firewood. As you guys know, we heat our home exclusively with wood, an outdoor wood burner. So we burn a lot more wood than, say, if we had an inside wood stove. It's not the most efficient unit. So we need a lot of wood. And we're that's something we do, and Cindy helps me, and I'm grateful for that. So anyhow, I'm gonna kind of keep this real short. This whole video is just to say thank you. No real update. Things are how they've been the last few weeks. We're just super busy, and we've done a few extra outside the farm activities for ourselves to just go out and enjoy ourselves. But otherwise, just staying busy. Work's busy, farm's busy. Don't know what else to say at this point. So not a whole lot, that to share there. But the big thing I want to share is the channel, the community. It's doing great. I'm super just blown away at how the growth, the every week we gain subscribers. Every week I gain, some of the analytics that YouTube tracks for us, gain my average view time, which is how long people watch the videos, goes up. How many views I get per week go up. Everything's going up, and that just tells me that something must be right with some sector of the population. Somebody's enjoying this. I enjoy it, and I find it really neat that you guys enjoy it. So I'm gonna go. I got to get ready to go to work, and it was a bummer. It's such a beautiful day. I'm sure you can see in the background there, the perfect, beautiful blue sky. If anything, it's a touch warm already. It's in the upper 70s, but I think that's going to be about the high for the day. I would love nothing more than to stay home and just enjoy this weather, but unfortunately I gotta leave for work. So until I figure out how to make this pay the bills, our little hobby farm, which unfortunately anybody that has a hobby farm knows they don't pay the bills, they are a bill. If there was a way to make money staying home and doing this, I'd be doing it. It's not that I don't love to work. I do, clearly. I mean, Cindy and I both are very hard workers, and just having this property and the animals and all that proves the firewood, the maintenance that we do. We're not afraid of work. It's just sometimes I don't like working for somebody else, and I've been self-employed before, and I'm really trying to figure out how to do that again. I've got a few ideas that I need to slowly get into. I got something, I will say real quick, even though I'm not trying to do an update video here. There's something that I've been wanting to do for, gosh, year and a half, that is getting much closer to me actually doing. I'm getting the materials together, and it'll be an income source, not anything I could quit my job on probably, but a second thing. And I'm excited to share it with you guys, and I hope some of you will receive it with positive, I don't know what to say. I hope you guys enjoy what it is. So I don't want to say too much. I'm, as you know, I'm pretty guarded on that kind of stuff. I don't like to share ideas a lot with people, simply because I know my own track record, and sometimes I don't follow through with things. I'll talk myself out of something, and then I look like a flake to everybody, because like, oh, she's always wanting to do this, that, and he never does it. So I tend to wait till I know it's going to happen before I really share it. Anyhow, but it's getting close, so we'll be there soon. Gotta go. You guys have a great day. Thanks again, every single one of you. Thank you very much for being here. I truly appreciate it. If any new subscribers are watching this, welcome to the community. Say hello, introduce yourself. Go check out the Facebook group if you don't mind. That's another great place to really interact and be a part of things. But at the same time, if you just want to watch and you enjoy that, that's great also. I got no problem with that. So thank you guys. Thanks to everyone, and we'll just keep doing this and keep having fun. Until the next video, take care, be good, and remember, it's always a good day on the farm. Thanks a lot. Bye now.